Wow, bright and early. It's already happening. All right, guys, this is it. Going down. And there's the man of the hour. Got our crew out here. So we're gonna get this banged out today. All right, can I get your take on his build? We were supposed to surprise you with it so I could get your live reaction, but
I'm excited about it. It's the first one like this I'm doing, so yeah, very excited about it.
So what do you think of his framing down here?
It'll hold up. It's a bit overkill, but better than underkill. Yeah, looks good. I guess whenever we put trusses on top of it, we'll see how good it really is. But
all right. So what's your official take on the project?
It's gonna be cool. First time I'm doing one. I'm sure that people have done them, but it's the first time.
Oh, the single slope or the barn dough style?
No, the single slope. I've done barn doughs, but that's really all I have right now. I'm excited for it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool to watch it come together.
Yeah, there's not very many of them out here anyway, so
right.
It's gonna be like a really nice showcase piece for what you can do in your skill set, and it shouldn't.
I mean, it won't be difficult. It won't be any harder than building any regular house, but
I think the worst part was just trying to get it engineered correctly.
The single slope is what I'm excited about, because like you said, nobody has one.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to build one, it's something different. You know, I build houses all day, every day, and to do something that actually sparks my interest is fun.
Good. It definitely sparked Eric's interest because he's been.
You know, on paper, the single slope looks super easy to build, but it's really challenging.
Why?
The roof load and stuff like that. Like the whole wall's got to be engineered to support.
You're talking about the engineering aspect is hard, not the build.
Right. It's not the build, but all the engineering. It's a lot more than a traditional house.
For the architect, not for me.
You're like, hey.
Do what's on here.
Yeah.
Even the lumber company, the architects are like, yeah, these single slopes, they can be challenging to
make sure it's all,
you know.
Right. All right, so after a couple of weeks, we have our trusses uncovered. These are the floor trusses. So these have been directly on the ground. These were the ones that we were originally concerned about, that a lot of you guys were suggesting if we could get them on level ground or up off the ground, it'd be fantastic. But they're very, very heavy, and it simply was not a possibility. So, do you think they're gonna be an issue going up? Because they're going up today. Put your comments down below if you think these trusses are gonna be warped at all. Really hoping not. But we'll see. Tidy. Are you getting sweaty already?
Dude, it's so hard dealing with this freaking drill, man. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that hallway looks really narrow on camera.
4 foot.
That's so funny.
Probably because I'm so fat.
I think it's just the camera pitch angle lens. This weather is up and down all day. It goes from cloudy to sunny. It goes from nice to really warm. But we have trusses going down. How much taller that makes the house. Were there any issues with them warping?
Warping?
Yeah, because they got wet.
No.
Okay.
Some of the lumber is a little bit.
Yeah.
Stretched out to cover up. It's gonna do that.
Okay.
No, overall it's pretty nice lumber.
Good. Delivery in. Yep, I like this way of dropping lumber a lot better. especially if you have expensive wood on the load. Wow, that's a pretty slick machine. Alright, it is bright and early in the morning, and after a full day of rain, the builders have gotten out here and hit the ground rolling. So let's take a look at what's happening today. Ooh, looks like we're getting some flooring down.
I love this thing, man.
One thing is
Go get me a drill. We have pasta too. Yeah, one for you.
We already have a plethora of people out here working. These are just the ones you can see. And Eric's already out there. Too many people is gonna make a mess. So I definitely don't want to get in their way. But my time will come. Be assured. Oh, something else is going on here. Oh man. We're getting siding put on. I definitely wasn't expecting that today. Good morning. I think he's got water in the house. He'll be okay.
What's that?
He was giving you water, but you weren't paying attention.
I'll take the water.
Oh.
I thought you were supposed to help us screw this down.
I'm video editing and shooting camera footage.
Recorder.
I'm recording your history and your work. If you didn't have enough video, it didn't happen. I think I need one of these for the farm. This thing's pretty sweet. This thing is really pretty wicked. I mean, man, you could do some serious hay with this.
Sink that baby.
okay, can you slide that 2x4 and
There you go. Perfect. It's got to fall on. See that wood right there? Get it started a little bit first before you let it go.
There you go. Nice. getting busy banging stuff out. Eric and I got a bunch of boards cut while they were on lunch. And so this is where we're at. They are getting ready to put up the back wall. Oh wow, they've already got it all framed in. Holy cow. Alright, so they're assembling it in 3 wall sections, just like we did down below. They're lining everything up right now. Oh, I see, you're doing the cross bracing.
Cross bracing.
Cross bracing. I couldn't figure out what on earth you were doing down here.
Huh?
So I couldn't figure out what you were doing. Man, take a good look at it, because it's going to change real quick. Pretty soon it's going to go from a flat area to a structure. Not even working. There you got like 10 more of those for the top.
Definitely should. For wear top. Across the garage store, we don't even
Well,
have that.
we're gonna make some more just so you guys can,
Just
you know,
so
get
you
your
won't just do
workout.
that shit again.
Your wife will thank us later. Well, I guess the shirt's kind of fitting.
What's that?
Plays well the tractors instead of others. And you causing
Yeah,
chaos.
tractors don't talk back. They just do what you want them to do.
I think you just like giving out orders. Alright, so this right here is going to be the big double slider that I've been telling you guys about. This thing is a beast. So they engineered an extra thick header to be able to support the weight of the 16-foot long slider door. So it doesn't look that big here on the ground, but once they lift it up, I think it'll look pretty good size. So they're actually going to cover the walls with the sheeting before they raise it up to kind of save a step of dangling in the air, which is pretty good. So they're going to get it all put on, and then they're going to raise it up. So what was the things that you were saying about this specific OSB that we're putting down on the floor?
Oh, it's a dry max. It's got a 500-day no swell guarantee. Sometimes the joints will swell where you got to sand them to get them to go together.
So this basically allows us to, like, if for some reason something gets delayed, it'll still keep the wood in good shape.
I don't know what they put on it. Maybe it's the glue they use when they make it.
Yeah.
But we did screw the whole floor down.
So the floor is screwed and glued. So the sucker's solid.
I didn't want to have any.
Well, you don't have to worry about nails popping out later either. And then we've got, now how thick is this plywood here?
5/8 or 19/32.
5/8. So what's the normal for OSB on the side?
7/16.
7/16.
So it's a little.
It's a little bit thicker. So every little step we've been putting here is designed to try to get more structural stability to the overall house. And it does cost a little bit more, but you know, you only get one chance to do it
I
right.
actually got a good deal on this, so
How much did you pay per sheet for that?
14.
$14 per sheet?
It's actually a little cheaper than OSB.
Really?
If you went to the box store, I think it's like $30 a sheet.
Wow. And you got this on Facebook Marketplace?
Someone aiming those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think they raised the price now to $17 though.
Well, even that is still cheaper than the big box store of $30.
OSB has come down in price. I think OSB is around 14 now.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I heard, that lumber prices are going to start coming down because of supply and demand.
Yeah.
It's not.
Real man.
Just wait till we get a good wind blowing and try it. Because we are supposed to be getting the hurricane coming through tomorrow. That telehandler is pretty handy.
Come on back. Up.
Righty. Hey man, you didn't want to lift that by hand? What about the big wall?
Work harder than I have to.
And unfortunately, because of the rain, the plywood is starting to swell.
Thank you, Josh. There's 2x4s coming down there.
Come on, guys, got a hold of the wall. Look alive.
Life is full of ups and downs, but especially the downs sometimes. And building is no stranger to the downs. Sometimes it seems like it's always a struggle and nothing can go right. But the thing we have to remember is that there are things we can control and things we can't control. Things like the weather, materials that are late, wood that just doesn't want to go together correctly are all things that we struggle with, trying to control when we can't. At the end of the day, the only thing we can control is our attitudes about them. How well we choose to work together, how we choose to press on and find a better solution, and how we can sit back and realize that all we can do is our best and to let go of the stress surrounding those things that we can't control. Because at the end of the day, we all get a second chance to do better the next morning we wake up. Sometimes we have to take each day at a time, sometimes each hour at a time, sometimes each minute at a time. We always have to keep in mind, but that's just how it goes. In this life, we live.